The next is the offering of dhupa, incense sticks. Now please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and offer it by way towards Sundareshwara Paramashiva Paramguru along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Dhurasi Dhurva Dhurvantam Dhurvatayyo Osman Dhuratitam Dhurvayam Vayam Dhurvamastam Devanamasi Sasnitamam Papritamam Drishtatamam Vannitamam Devahutam Amritamasir Havirdhanam Trigumma Swamatva Mitrasya Tva Chakshasha Prekshe Bherma Samvikta Matva Higumsisham Dhupamagrapayami. The next is the offering of Deepa, the lit lamp. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Sundareshwara Paramashiva Paramguru along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Uddhipe Sajata Vedo Pagniritam Mama Pashogashta Mahyamavaha Jivanam Chadisho Disha Mano Higumsi Jata Vedo Gamashvam Purusham Jagat Abhibradagna Agahi Shriyama Paripataya Deepam Darshayami. The next is the offering of Naivedyam, sacred food offering. Now please take a udrni of water and hover it clockwise over the Naivedyam and offer the water to Sundareshwara Paramashiva Paramguru along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Madhuvatarayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhviina Santoshadhihi Madhunaktamutoshasi Madhumatparti Bhagum Rajaha Madhutyorastuna Pita Madhumano Vanaspatir Madhumagumastu Suryaha Madhirgavo Bhavantunaha Madhu 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 Naivedya Nivedayami. The next offering is the offering of Arat. Now please take the Arat in your hands and slowly wave it towards Sundareshwara Paramashiva Paramguru along with the mantra, and please ring the bell as you do so. Om Rajadirajaya Prasanya Sahine Namo Vayam Vaishavanaya Kurmahe Same Kamang Kama Kamaya Mahyam Kameshwaro Vaishavano Dadatu Kuberaya Vaishavanaya Maharajaya Namaha. Karpura Gauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Karpura Niranjanam Darshayami. Now, in the same space, please sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line and get ready to receive the darshan of Sundareshwara Paramashiva Paramguru through the Nija Avatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhana, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
மதுரகிந்தரசே மீண்டும் வந்துகின்ற புவியினை ஆண்டிடும், மீண்டும் வந்துகின்ற புவியினை ஆண்டிடும். மதுரையின் அரசே மீண்டும் வந்து இந்த புவியினை ஆண்டிடும் மதுரையின் அரசே. மீனாட்சியின் சொக்கனாய் எங்களுக்கு அப்பனாய், மீனாட்சியின் சொக்கனாய் எங்களுக்கு அப்பனாய், எல்லாம் வல்ல சித்தனாய் நீ வந்து, எல்லாம் வல்ல சித்தனாய் நீ வந்த நித்யானந்தா 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 நித்யானந்தா. மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மீண்டும் வந்து இந்த புவியினை ஆண்டிடும் மதுரையின் அரசே. மீனாட்சியாய் வந்தபோது உலகினை வென்றாய், மீனாட்சியாய் வந்தபோது உலகினை வென்றாய், சொக்கனாய் வந்தபோது உள்ளம் வென்றாய், சொக்கனாய் வந்தபோது உள்ளம் வென்றாய். இன்று இரண்டும் சேர்ந்து ஒன்றாகி நித்யானந்தனாய் வந்தாய், இன்று இரண்டும் சேர்ந்து ஒன்றாகி நித்யானந்தனாய் வந்தாய். உன்னிடத்தில் ஆசை கொண்டோம் உள்ளத்தில் வைத்துன்னை பூஜை செய்தோம், உன்னிடத்தில் ஆசை கொண்டோம் உள்ளத்தில் வைத்துன்னை பூஜை செய்தோம். எம் மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மீண்டும் வந்து இந்த புவியினை ஆண்டிடும் மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மீண்டும் வந்து இந்த புவியினை ஆண்டிடும். கமலா பீட்டத்தில் சிம்மம் போல் நீ அமரும் காட்சிகள் கண்டிட கண்களும் தவம் புரிந்து தினம் ஏங்குதே. பொற்பாதம் புவி தொட்டு நான் மாட வீதிகளில் உலாவும் முன்னோடு நடந்திட எங்கள் கால்களும் ஏங்குதே. பசி போக அமுதளித்து வைகை நதி தந்து வீட்டுக்கு மண் சுமந்து நீ புரிந்த லீலை எல்லாம் நினைக்கும் போதே பக்தியில் உள்ள மீண்டும் மீண்டும் வேண்டும் என்று ஏங்கிடுமே. மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மீண்டும் வந்து இந்த புவியினை ஆண்டிடும் மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே மதுரையின் அரசே. எங்கள் தீர நீ எங்களை காத்திடவினால் தோறும் உனக்காக காத்து நின்றோம். ஆயிரம் லீலைகளை மீண்டும் நீ புரிவதை பக்தி கொண்டு நாங்கள் பாட வந்தோம். சக்திகளும் புத்திகளும் நீ அருள் துக்கம் எல்லாம் தீரும் நித்யானந்தா. பக்தியோடு உனை நாடிய ஜீவனை முக்தனாக்கி வாழும் நித்யானந்தா. அருளையின் புதல்வனே மதுரையின் மருகனே அம்மையின் நாயகனே மீண்டும் வந்தாய். அருளாட்சி புரிந்திட ஆன்மீகம் பழத்திட உலகமெல்லாம் ஆளும் நித்யானந்தா. மதுரையின் அரசனே மதுரையின் அரசனே மதுரையின் அரசனே உங்கள் மதுரையின் அரசனே.
சைவத்தை யோக செய்து பக்தி நெறி பரப்பி சைவத்தை யோக செய்து அஞ்ஞான மலமறுத்து சிவமாக்கியமையாண்ட கைலாயம் தனிலுரையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே. கைலாயம் தனிலுரையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே. நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த உயிர்களுக்கு நெறியில்ல வாழ்வுதனி குரலும் இம்மக்களுக்கு நெறியுடைய வேதத்தினும் பொருளை அறிவித்து நெறியுடைய வேதத்தினும் பொருளை அறிவித்து வீடு வேறு நாங்கள் அடைய விந்தைகள் செய்த கைலாயம் தனிலுறையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே கைலாயம் தனிலுறையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம். மெய் என்று அஞ்ஞான திமிரேறி பொய்யெல்லாம் மெய் என்று அஞ்ஞான திமிரேறி பாவங்கள் பல செய்து கர்மங்களை மூட்டை கட்டி பாவங்கள் பல செய்து கர்மங்களை மூட்டை கட்டி பிறப்பெடுத்த பல உயிர்க்கு ஞானத்தை அருள வந்த கைலாயம் தனிலுறையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே கைலாயம் தனிலுறையும் நித்யானந்த பரம்பொருளே ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம் ஓம் நித்யானந்த பரமசிவோகம். மன்னதனில் பிறந்த இது மாண்டு விடும் உயிர்களுக்கு மன்னதனில் பிறந்த இது மாண்டு விடும் உயிர்களுக்கு எண்ணமிலா வாழ்வு தரை வாழ வைத்து சீர் செய்த எண்ணமிலா வாழ்வு
started now. No, it is there for thousands of years. Whatever is in the scripture, is in the tradition, I am just reviving and making it user-friendly for everyone in the modern day. That's it. Sincere, intense hard work. That's all. That's all is the definition of reviver. The moment I get up and sit from Samadhi, come on, next. What happened to the temple? Have they started growing flowers? Paramashiva has said in Agama. And then next, what happened to Gurukul? The new kandi which I wanted to make for all the Gurukul kids, is it done? Then come on, sacred arts, is this deity done? That statue done? Then come on, vision department, what is going on? Continuous, intense, sincere hard work. That's it. If I have to put my whole life in one statement, simple involvement and straight hard work. The hard work done before the smart work. Understand? Involving, directly involving. Fools wait for perfection. Simple leaders get involved. Get involved. Involve sheer hard work is manifestation, Mangalatva, in everything. Involvement, 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 involvement. The purpose is not to get some Oscar award or some. The purpose is put a smile on people's face. That's it. smile on your face is the award I need.
Nithyananda, we all, from Kailasa's Nithyananda Paramashiva Devasthanam, with our deep love and gratitude, invite the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji, for this year's Navaratri celebrations.
We love you, Swamiji!
Nithyanandam. Mandagapadi is the offering of various number of offerings at the feet of a deity as a mark of worship and respect. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the embodiment of all the gods and goddesses. Inviting our Guru, who is the embodiment of all the gods and goddesses, for a festival through the sacred ritual of offering Mandagapadi brings blessings of Paramashiva as Deva Anugraha and Guru as Guru Anugraha, and makes the festival a huge success. Mandagapadi is preview of the Navaratri Brahmotsavam to come. It is a gracious gesture and an offering towards our beloved Swamiji to express to him our devotion and love. The preparations for celebrating the Navaratri Brahmotsavam begin immediately after the Navaratri Brahmotsavam gets over. So all year we are building the excitement and eagerness for this Brahmotsavam. Mandagapadi is not just a traditional invitation to Swamiji, but it is a display of all of our anticipation and preparation for the most awaited Brahmotsavam of the year. A Brahmotsavam where we celebrate Paramashakti and Parandhama, Devi and Mahavishnu. And today, the Dhwajarohana of the Venkateshwara Brahmotsava will be at 5 p.m. on October 7th. Today, we present the Navaratri Brahmotsava Patrike to His Divine Holiness, Swamiji. With Sakshat Dandavat Pranams at the Divine Lotus feet of the Supreme Pontiff of Hindu, we now welcome him and offer the rituals presenting the flag of the Venkateshwara Brahmotsavam and the Patrike.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Gunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Samarambham Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Lalate Tripundri Nitilagragasturi Tilakaha Spuranmaladhara Spuritakatigopi Navasanaha Tadano Dushtaram Shirasi Panirajam Shikalam Pradipa Sarvesham Arunagiri Yogi Vijayate Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Om Nakarmana Naprajaya Naige Amrutattvamanaso Parinanakam Nihidam Guhaya Viprajate Ratyadayo Vishanti Vijnana Surishchitartha Sanjata Yogadhyadaya Shuddha Sattvaha Te Brahma Loke Ruparantakaale Paramrutat Parimuchanti Sarve Dakram Vibhavam Parameshwabhutam पुण्डरीकम् पुरमद्य सकृष्टम् तत्रापि दक्षम् गगनम् विशोकस्तस्मिन् यदन्तः सदुवादितव्यम् यो वेदादोस्वर प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिः तस्य परस्य महेश्वरः। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंस्वस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षी सुन्दरेश्वराभिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वती स्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिव करुणासमधिगतमुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादि समस्त विरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संघ सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीभूत परमत कलभकेसरी शैव सिद्धान्त स्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्य महाराज गुरु सपन शाक्यादि महान्धकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदन पूर्वक श्रीमद्ऋषभध्वजस्थापक दैव समय कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामिना अवतारभूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ दृढवद्युत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशततम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रचित आदि कैलास नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्त्रे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्या जरवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञ पीठ सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्ताभिषिक्त चूड़ामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणि पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत श्री महावती समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्ति स्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगद्गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक पराचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय। ओम दशांगं गुग्गुलोपेतं सुगंधं च सुमनोहरम् आघ्रेय सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम्। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। धूपमाघ्रापयामि। ओम साज्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमंगलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम्। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। एकहार्ति दीपं संदर्शयामि। ओम अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमो नमः। अमृतं महानैवेद्यं निवेदयामि। तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भाति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं विभाति। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूरनीराजनं संदर्शयामि।
मंगलम कल्पवृक्षाय मंगलम ज्ञानदाशिवाय श्री नित्यानंदेश्वराय मंगलम। मंगलम श्री विद्याम्बाये मंगलम कामदायिन्ये सर्वमंगलधात्री नित्यानंदेश्वर्ये मंगलम। मंगलम गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मंगलम। பராவதார நித்யானந்தாய குரவே மங்களம்.
அருட்பெருங்கடலே அண்ணாமலை தந்த ஆண்டவனே நித்யானந்த புரிதனிலே அருளாட்சி செய்யும் நித்யானந்தனே ஞானச்சுடரே தியான திருவுருவே.
பரமசிவ பரமசிவ பரமசிவ. இறையனார் சுந்தரேசன் இருப்பால் மலர்ந்து உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்குள்ளும் உயிர்ப்பாய் நிறைந்து நன்மை செய்து உண்மை தந்து உயர்வினை காட்டி உருப்பொருளுறுத்தி கைலாசமும் காட்டி மங்களம் அருளி நன்மையலாந்தந்திட வந்துதித்தோம் இங்கு வளர்ந்து மலர்ந்தோம் இங்கு. கணபதி பேரருளால் மங்களமாய் நவராத்திரி திருவிழா துவங்கட்டும். மங்கள மண்டகப்படியொடு உலகிற்கெல்லாம் மங்களந்தரும் நவராத்திரி நல்லுற்சவம் நன்மையோடு மலரட்டும். கேதார கௌரி விரதம் துவங்கட்டும். இந்த நவராத்திரி நன்னாளிலே இறையனார் சுந்தரேசன் அருள் பெற பரமேஸ்வரி பேரருள் வெற்றிட பரந்தாமன் எல்லா மங்களமும் அளித்திட பரமசிவ பரம்பொருள் நல்லருள் செய்தோம். நன்மையே அமையும். நன்மக்கள் அனைவரும் நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். இந்த நவராத்திரி திருநாள் தசமி வரை ஏற்கனவே உடல் உள்வாங்கி குடலுக்குள் நிறைத்திருக்கும் உணவையே உயிர் தரும் ஹவிசாக்கி பரமசிவ 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 எனும் ஒலியையே வேத மந்திரமாக்கி வெறும் சுடுநீற்றையே நெய்யாய்ச் சொரிந்து ஜடராக்னியில் யாகம் செய்திட உள்ளது உள்ளபடி சிவஞானாக்னியாய் மலர்ந்து ஊன் உருக்கி உள்ளொளி பெருக்கும். இடுப்பின் மடிப்பு கரையும் வரை பசித்திரு இடையின் உடை கரைபடாதவரை தனித்திரு விடையலாம் உணர்வில் தெளிவாகும் வரை விழித்திரு. மோக்ஷ பதவி, சிவஞான பதவி எல்லோர்க்கும் அமையும். தவம் சொன்னோம் கேளுங்கள். எல்லோர்க்கும் மங்களம் ஆகட்டும். எல்லோர்க்கும் நன்மையாகட்டும். ஓம் பரமசிவ பரமசிவ பரமசிவ.
நித்யானந்தனே சத்குருநாதனே அருள் தாரும் நித்யானந்தனே. ஆடிவா நித்யனே ஆடிவா, புகழ் பாடி நின்றோம் விரைந்தோடிவா. பக்தியுடன் ஆடவா, உன் பதம் நாடவா, எமக்கு வேறு என்ன வேண்டும் ஆண்டவா. அருள் தரும் அப்பனேவா, நித்யானந்தனேவா, பக்தர் கூடி நின்றோம் காக்க நீயும் வா. மறை சொல்லும் பித்தாவா, நித்ய சித்தாவா, ஞான வித்தை அருள் செய்திட நீ வா. மாயை மனம் தன்னை மறைந்தோடச் செய்தாய் நீ, தேடும் உயர் வாழ்வை தயை செய்ய வந்தாய் நீ. மாயை மனம் தன்னை மறைந்தோடச் செய்தாய் நீ, தேடும் உயர் வாழ்வை தயை செய்ய வந்தாய் நீ. ஆசையற்றன் யாவும் தந்தாலே அந்த நன்னாளில் ஆண்டவனாய் எம்மை மாற்றுவாய் அருட்கண்ணாலே. பேசுகின்ற தெய்வச் சொல்லாலே உயர் மெய்ஞானம் ஓசையின்றி உள்ளம் தன்னிலே இதை செய்வாயே. குருவின் வடிவில் இறைவன் இறங்கி உயர்ந்த நிலையை அறியும் முறையை உணர்வில் கலந்து உணர்த்தும் இனிய கருணம் நித்யானந்த சுரண கொண்டாட்டம். தெய்வீக கொண்டாட்டம் நித்யானந்த சுரண ஆனந்த கொண்டாட்டம். அருள் தரும் அப்பனேவா, நித்யானந்தனேவா, நித்யானந்த சுரணம் அருள நீயும் வா. தர்மம் காக்க நித்யானந்தனாக வந்தாய் நீ, கர்மம் நீக்க நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தந்தாய் நீ. தர்மம் காக்க நித்யானந்தனாக வந்தாய் நீ, கர்மம் நீக்க நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் தந்தாய் நீ. அம்மையப்பனாக உலகை ஆளுகின்றாய் நீ, உன் சொற்கள் ஞான சத்தியங்கள் யாவும் கேட்க மக்கள் கூடும் கொண்டாட்டம். தெய்வீக கொண்டாட்டம் நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரண ஆனந்த கொண்டாட்டம். அருள் தரும் அப்பனேவா, நித்யானந்தனேவா, நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரணம் அருள நீயும் வா. மானுடத்தின் ரோகம் தன்னை தீர்த்து வைக்கவே அருள் கோலை கொண்டு அண்டமதை ஆள வந்தாய் நீ. மானுடத்தின் ரோகம் தன்னை தீர்த்து வைக்கவே அருள் கோலை கொண்டு அண்டமதை ஆள வந்தாய் நீ. எண்ணுகிற எண்ணம் எல்லாமே ஒன்று ஒன்றாக கண்ணியது கொண்டால் நன்மைதான் எனச் சொன்னீரே. பொங்கி வரும் கங்கை என்றாலும் அலை அழியிலே சங்கமிக்கும் நியதி போலவே இந்த புவியிலே பிறவி பலவும் எடுத்து உலக வலையில் உணர்ந்து திரிந்து முடிவில் நித்திய குருவி பதங்கள் என்னும் பிரபஞ்ச கட்சி தன்னில் சேரும் கொண்டாட்டம். தெய்வீக கொண்டாட்டம் நித்யானந்த ஸ்புரண ஆனந்த கொண்டாட்டம். அருள் தரும் அப்பனேவா, நித்யானந்தனேவா, பக்தர் கூடி
ஓம் பரமசிவ 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 பரமசிவ. Paramashiva.
வழிகாட்டிடும் தெய்வம் அவர் தானம்மா. அழகா வழக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில. வழக்கம் கேட்ட சின்ன புள்ள விளங்கிடுச்சா சொல்லு புள்ள. நித்யானந்தர் சொன்ன சொல்ல நாம எல்லோரும் வாழணும் வாழ்க்கையில.
The Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramashivam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadashnam Tattvamasya Lakshmam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is spa manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagavan himself explaining what is spa manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they are in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence. All these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want.
Beautifully, Bhagavan spoke. What is power manifestation? Power manifestation is something decides as you want, commanding over the reality, being a kalpatru for yourself. It's a science because millions have experienced that, and each one of us can experience that. Science of power manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific, and foolproof. For the power of Vak Shakti, the Pramanas, the evidences, Shastra Pramana, the eternal unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. Apta Pramana, the experience and the results of Aptas. Who are the Aptas? The Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nainamas, Alvars, Siddhas, Devas, Yoginis, Yogis, millions of them who have manifested the powers, and they are the authority of Hinduism, and they have manifested all the powers of Paramashiva, which is authentic, time-tested, scientific and foolproof. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of power manifestation. Bhagavan's very own Leela to showcase how a cognitive shift can manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Shakshi Pramana, the experience of millions of disciple, devotees, followers all around the world manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, initiated by Bhagavan himself. Pratyaksha Pramana, the scientific study measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state. Beautifully, Bhagavan has given us all the evidences, even from the science. The Pratyaksha Pramana is scientific study, that how each of these powers manifest in us. In Avatar Shastra, it's clearly documented. Now, let's go to the Shastra Pramana. The Shastra Pramana is from Shiva Samhita. Shiva Samhita 3.54. The Shastra Pramana for the Vak power to utter any word and make it reality.
तृतीय पाटला by ईश्वरा वाक् सिद्धिः कामचारित्वं दूरदृष्टिस्तथैव च दूरश्रुतिः सूक्ष्मदृष्टिः परकायप्रवेशनं विन्मुद्रलेपने स्वर्ण मदृश्यकरणं तथा भवन्त्येतानि सर्वाणि कीचरत्वं च योगिनां वाक् सिद्धिः कामचारित्वं दूरदृष्टिस्तथैव च दूरश्रुतिः सूक्ष्मदृष्टिः परकाय प्रवेशनं वेन्मुद्रलेपने स्वर्ण मदृश्यकरणं तथा भवन्त्येतानि सर्वाणि कीचरत्वं च योगिनाम्.
Bhagavan Paramashiva says, by yogi manifest the following powers. Vak Shakti, the power of words. All the powers are listed here. The power of the Dura Drishti, Dura Shishti, all that we can see beyond a distance and listen beyond a distance, walk on the air or make the metal into gold or walk in the air, flying. or even the beautiful space of oneness where everything becomes a reality. Whatever that was impossible in our mind just becomes possibility, as Bhagavan says in this sutra, by just mere uttering of the word. The word, Yogananda Mahatma, he said so beautifully, Yogananda, he said that tomorrow you will have, he told his sister, tomorrow you will have a big boil, double the size of my boil, and I will also have the boil. The disciples were sitting with the avatar, asked, why would you say this? And then the sister had a boil which was double the size, and he had a boil. And they asked, why would you do this? And simply Yogananda replied, the power of words. Every word you utter has a power. And simply it becomes reality when you are highly integrated. You are unconsciously uttering the words is creating all the chaos and confusion. Words are like the books in the library. If it is organized and arranged, we know where what is kept and what is to be retrieved. But if words are randomly used without understanding the integrity inside you, integrity is nothing but you aligning to the higher consciousness as your reality. When you are aligned to Paramashiva as your reality, all the words and thoughts and ideas and action, everything gets aligned to the Paramashiva space. Whatever we are integrated to, we get aligned our words, thoughts and action to that. When you cherish constantly Paramashiva, you will be doing the ajapa ajapa. What is ajapa ajapa? Bhagavan beautifully explains, mantra has no meaning or sound as verbalization or visualization. It's a pure form of sound. Like Om is a pure form of sound. These mantras is the healing energy for the sounds that we are producing constantly in a chaotic way. So these sounds, when we start chanting and chanting and chanting, simply silence us into such a beautiful space inside us. And that is the healing which happens. And these great Mahatmas who have constantly chanted, Tyagaraja, who is the greatest composer of all the songs, Valmiki, who is the composer of Ramayana, Sharada Devi, all of them, Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, even Hanumanji, all of them constantly chanted. When they started chanting the mantras again and again, the Mahavakya, the main point of chanting is listening. Bhagavan says 50% you chant, 50% you listen. When you listen to the chanting, after some time, your Hridaya starts chanting and you stop chanting. You only become listening. When you become only listening part of it, that becomes ajapa ajapa in your throat, constantly running in your throat. That beautiful voice starts happening inside you and you start continuously listening. It purifies the body, mind and all the koshas. Bhagavan says our body is not just a matter, it is a sheath of consciousness which reflects what we are cherishing inside. Each of the sheaths start manifesting how you hold your inner space. You're holding Para, Shakti, Devi herself, we just had a darshan. Then everything manifests as reality for you. The Apta Pramana, beautifully Mekana and Himavan, both of them does a penance for 27 years. How they get the Shaktis? 27 years of fasting and worshipping the clay idol Devi. Today, Bhagavan has given the Darshan, Devi Darshan. And here, beautifully, we can see that 27 years, after 27 years, Devi was so pleased, she appears and gives the boon that they will have 100 sons and one child, one daughter, who Devi herself will be born as Parvati. Being a mother and father of goddesses Parvati, That is the most beautiful space to do a tapas like that and have a child of Devi herself as reality. This is from Shiva Purana. Just by the mere word of blessing from Devi, immediately they had a child, Parashakti, born to Menaka and Himavat. Beautifully, Bhagavan explains the power of Vak Siddhi in such detailed clarity.
Almost not connected to each other. Don't think you are breathing, the morning breathing and evening breathing and night breathing is independent of each other. Please listen. The way you breathe in the morning, the way you breathe in the noon, the way you breathe in the night, completely different, totally different. The heat of the exhaling air, quantity goes inside, quantity comes outside, quality goes inside, quality comes outside. Everything is different. Does not mean each of your breath is independent. Same way. Utter beautiful, sweet words. Sometimes you utter defensive words. Sometimes you utter offensive words. Sometimes you utter abusive words. But your walk is one and the same. Please listen. Your words may be different, unconnected. Why do you think people enjoy this big boss kind of reality shows? Because it is so foolish. Morning you behave one way and evening you behave in another way. And night you behave in a different way. You can see very clearly the play of your hormones which is happening in your life, and you can also feel you are not responsible for it. That is why all these big boss kind of reality shows become super hit. Morning the same couple fight bitterly. Noon they try to help each other. Evening they get cozy. Night they cuddle up. Again morning starts the war. Just with the flow of your hormone, your action, your words, your response to life, everything changes. This kind of a reality shows you that reality. Actually, if you fix a camera and in your own room, office, and see your life itself, after 10 days you will understand the fun going on. How completely broken you are. Your words are broken from your actions are broken from your thinking. If somehow we can have a camera which captures your thinking also, that will be real fun. You don't need so many people to run a big boss show. Your own body, mind, words, action, these 5-6 fellows are enough to give you a lot of entertainment. Your body will run in a different direction, your mind will be running in a different direction, your words will be running in a different direction, your thinking will be running in a different direction. All of them, when they meet, there will be a lot of fun. You can see the greatest war, greatest comedy, greatest romance, all the Navarasas, 9 emotions between your body, mind, words, emotion and thinking, action. Between this itself you can see all the Navarasa going on. Listen, you may be uttering completely different words in the morning, in the noon, in the night, in the middle of the night, in the early morning, but you have something called Vak, which connects, which is responsible for all your words. Please listen. Listen. You may have fast breathing, slow breathing, shallow breathing, but there is something called lungs which is responsible for all your breathing. Same way, you may be uttering right words, wrong words, positive words, negative words, good words, bad words. There is an organ called Vak exists in you. Please understand, this organ is referred by yogic physiology. In yogic physiology, we refer this organ. Still, the allopathy physiology is not able to equate any part to this organ, because this organ exists in the cross section of body and mind. Unfortunately, the Western medicine believes body is a biomechanism. But fortunately, the yogic tradition believes body is the sheath of consciousness, kosha, not mechanism. Kosha means living, independent, intelligence, responds to the consciousness. This Vak, the organ I am introducing to all of you, please listen. This organ, I wanted to use the word organ so that you understand it exists very solid. Just like your lungs, heart, kidney, liver, intestine, eyes, ears, you have an organ at the intersection of body and mind. It is somewhere between the heart and the throat, in that region. The intersection happens, but it happens in a slightly different places for every human being. But for every human being, it is between the throat and the heart, in this area, where your body and mind intercedes, in that region. This organ exists. The organ is made out of the material of mind, but used in the field of body. Please listen. The base material out of which this organ is made is mind, but it is used in body. See, the heart and lungs, these organs are made out of flesh, skin, made out of the physical matter and used in physical body. That is why Western medicine is able to diagnose it and catch it. There are organs which are made out of mind but used in body. The Vak is one of that kind of organ. Please listen. It is not metaphysical, imaginary, hallucination. It is an organ which is inside you, responsible for all the words you utter. Every non-integrated word you utter, that organ gets polluted. It is literally like every cigarette you take. How the every cigarette pollutes your lungs. Every non-integrated word you utter pollutes your Vak. Good news is, because it can be polluted easily, it can be cleaned easily. One lie will get polluted, will be loaded. Just if you complete it, immediately it will be healed. It will be free. Even one lie, one word which is non-integrated. For example, if you tell, now time is 8 o'clock, that's all, it will be polluted because it is not 8 o'clock. And same way, cleaning it also is not a big job. Oh, I withdraw this word which I uttered, time is 8 o'clock, I complete with it, now time is not 8 o'clock, is enough. Because the word corrupts the Vak, the word can purify the Vak. Understand? The diseases which are created in your body because of wrong breathing can be completely healed by the right breathing. The disease created in your body due to wrong way of handling the body, means the wrong way of sitting, wrong way of lying down, that can be healed by the right way of sitting and right way of stretching the disease created in your system by wrong usage of the body can be healed by the right usage of the body. The disease created in your system by wrong usage of the word can be healed by the right usage of the word. Understand? The whole science of integrity is based on this. The whole science of Vak Siddhi is based on this. I tell you, whoever thinks they are my followers, my disciples, my devotee, all of you should have Vak Siddhi. That is the gratitude you show for me. And it is not difficult. That is the good news you have. It is not difficult. That is the good news you have. It is as simple as brushing your teeth. As simple as, ध्यान से सुनिए, as simple as brushing your teeth. As simple as brushing your teeth. Just like every morning, how you sit, brush your teeth, clean your body, have Neti, Dauti, Panchakriya. Every morning, every human being should spend at least 2 hours in cleaning himself. Not just physical cleaning. Body external, body internal. Being internal also should be clean. Please listen. Not just body external, body internal. Being internal also should be clean. After some time, you may not even need a separate time to clean your walk. You will start living integrity as a lifestyle. I tell you, once you master the pranayama, your breathing style itself will become pranayama. Your body language will become yoga. When your body language becomes yoga, how many hours you sit, you will not have back pain. Your body knows how to align itself. Same way, only first few days you need the integrity training. The Vak Suddhi, Vak Suddhi, Vak Suddhi. Vak is the organ which is there at the cross section of body and mind. It is polluted, weakened by the wrong non-integrity words. It is purified by completion. Understand? How much ever you have corrupted your walk, it can be cleaned, it can be completed now. Because how much ever pollution you dump on Ganga, it can be purified now, the moment more water comes. By the nature of the Ganga, you cannot pollute it. It's flowing.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explains. Here, Paramatma is Shakshi Pramana explaining how she had the Vak Shakti.
Powerful initiation called Vak Shakti, which we received from our Guru, Sri Paramashiva Nithyananda Swami. With this initiation, our Vak, which is basically in our throat center, this area is where the power of Vak Shakti manifests. And basically, whatever we want, it is us having the power of powerful words, that whatever we speak out will happen, will become reality. With the level of integrity, responsibility, and enriching, and through our Guru's continuous completion processes, this power manifests in us. It's life changing. So I wanted to share this with you. Whatever it is you're looking for in life, completion, if you want to get results in your life, if you want to make realities happen in your life,
Sorry for the audio. She's saying how the completion will make you manifest the Vak Shakti. Beautifully, the Abhirami Bhattar, he was one of the greatest saint where he was in such a deep meditation. Everybody called him a mad person because he saw everybody, all the women as Para Shakti. Everybody used to call him as a mad person. And the king came one day and he wanted to see what is it so different from him. And it was a no moon day. So the king asked, because he's sitting in the temple, what is today? And he said it's a full moon day. Because he saw Devi as only all the self-effulgent light inside him. And the king said, if your words are not true, you will be hanged. And he prepares everything for the night to hang this Abhirami Bhattar, because he was so annoyed of all the acts that he does. And that night again, Abhirami Bhattar sang on Devi, all I did was see you and tell what it is I saw is only your light. And this king does not understand, what do I do? And simply Devi takes her earring and throws it into the sky to show even a no moon day where there is no moonlight. She puts her earring to make it so bright, the moon starts shining so bright. And because of the word, the power of word that he demonstrated, the king just surrendered to him as he is the ultimate. All that you are in conscious sovereignty, you are melting in that oneness. Anything that you say, any word you say becomes real. Here today we are going to experience the Vak Shakti. You can have a partner, you can write few different things, like even your past, whatever your past, also you can write down and see what you're uttering has come true. You can say who will call you, or a message you will get from your friends, not a common one. Or you can receive, you can just write down whatever you think is going to happen as your words and utter those words and simply manifest that as reality. And do it in within this power manifestation time or within 24 hours. And you can also call your partner and say, this is what I uttered. Did you get a call from this person? And you can verify. You can have a partner or you can do it by yourself. We are going to experience Para Shakti in our tongue today, manifesting as reality. So whatever she utters to you, you utter and or write it down and utter it and see it demonstrated for you what is Vak Shakti. Now let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line and visualize Para Shakti Devi herself, the beautiful Devi landing in you as you. You're not imagining Devi, you are sitting as Devi with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands with holding all the Ayuda, all the weapons. And sit as Devi. Forget you, your identity. You forget how in the deep sleep you forget everything. You are Devi. You are Parashakti. Sit as Devi and beautifully be in that bhava of oneness, into the deep surrender and melting and love and chanting the Ajaba Jaba, the Mahavakya deeply from your navel center and listening to that chanting. You becoming one with Devi herself and you experiencing everything sucked and merged into Paramashiva, Parashakti, manifesting the Vak Shakti. Let's start chanting few minutes of meditation into the Nirvikalpa Samadhi with Bhagavan's initiation. Such a beautiful space we can create for the power of Vak Shakti. Let's start chanting the Mahavakya.
Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham,
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham,
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Varni open up. Manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Beautiful. Now, whatever you have seen and Vak Shakti, what you expressed, if you have expressed for a partner, please call and verify. If you have just written down to experience that as reality, that's beautiful. Whatever Devi has given as blessings, more and more Devi is showering all of us to the ultimate space. So beautifully, Bhagavan has initiated all of us into the Vak Shakti, holding that beautiful space and dropping everything. Bhagavan says, words are nothing but the integrity in you. And that happens as such a beautiful space, especially the samyama that we are all doing, just to hold that beautiful space of silence continuously in us, brings so much of transformation in us. Even little silence makes us so much profound because we start listening for the first time when we start becoming silent. And more, all these siddhas go into silence, just like fasting. Silence brings tremendous transformation in us because by using the words unconsciously, we are building more and more chaos and confusion. The less and less, like Bhagavan said, Ganga just cleans herself. Even if you put a metal, it just dissolves. Even the skeletons are dissolved. And still the water is so purified that you can hold it for so many months. It does not get fungus or anything. The Ganga purifies herself like that. When you are in silence, you purify yourself into the greatest reality and start listening to your Hridaya. All that Paramashiva is inside you, Para Shakti, who's manifesting as you. starts expressing as words. Parashakti says to Paramashiva, I am a Maunamani. Even a thought will not be there between both of us. She wants to be in such a silence to experience that great oneness with Paramashiva. For a few more minutes, let's experience that beautiful space of oneness. Sit in that bhava of Parashakti, Paramashiva, and experience that ultimate reality for a few minutes, and whatever gets downloaded, the Vak Shakti, just utter those things and see it happen as reality, as an immediate future. And you can share all this at the end of the session. Let's start chanting the Maha Vakya deeply from the navel center, melting in oneness with Paramashiva, Parashakti, and manifesting the power of Vak Shakti.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham,
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda.
Beautiful. Whatever you have experienced, the greatest space of Paramashiva, when Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was sitting like Devi, he simply manifested even the physical changes in his body. All that you start experiencing, that oneness, you start becoming that itself. When somebody tells you when you're married, you are a spouse, you become the spouse immediately. When to a child, you become a parent immediately. When you go for a work, you become the worker, the boss immediately. Paramashiva is telling us we are Parashakti and we are Paramashiva. Experiencing, living, and again recognizing the Paramashiva, you become Paramashiva. So beautiful, Bhagavan has given the greatest science for all of us. Share that powerful cognition to the world and they will all be enriched and all of them can live as Parashakti, Paramashiva in beautiful collective consciousness, conscious sovereignty as our reality. Thanking Bhagavan for all the great truths that He's showering on all of us with Darshan, Diksha, powerful cognition, and making our realities in each one of our life, completely surrendering to Bhagavan in His lotus feet, all the powerful cognition, power manifestation, in deep gratitude and deep earning Paramashiva, Parashakti, to be my word, thought, action, and all the reality as Parashakti herself manifesting. With that beautiful space, let's thank Bhagavan. And you can contribute to Kailasha, and thank you for contributing, whoever is contributing. Thank you so much for contribution that you are in oneness with Paramashiva. Whenever you contribute to anything, you are in cherishing mode with that. So when you contribute to Paramashiva, Parashakti space, you are building your Kailasha. These contribution is not for just outer world, but you are building the Kailasha inside you because what you cherish, you always vote for that. Thanking all of you in deep gratitude. Let's end this session with a Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much. See you after the next satsang or darshan in Kailash Courtyard. Till then,